The Michigan Infrastructure Council, or MIC, was legislatively established in 2018 to collaboratively address Michigan's complex and aging infrastructure assets across transportation, water, utilities, and communications. Leveraging the principles of asset management, MIC is working with partners to develop long-term strategies that focus on the complete infrastructure life cycle, from planning and funding to construction and maintenance to end-of-life schedules and new plans. As infrastructure owners, we are responsible for a wide range of assets across the state. We have to make difficult decisions related to service levels, risks, and costs, often with limited data and information. Infrastructure assets exist to deliver services to our customers. That's ultimately why we own, operate, and maintain them. Through a structured asset management approach involving multiple departments throughout an organization, we can effectively manage existing and new assets to deliver services to customers. This information helps us as asset owners to maximize benefits, reduce risks, and provide satisfactory levels of service to our stakeholders. The Asset Management Readiness Scale is a tool that can be used to help infrastructure owners understand, measure, and advance their asset management proficiency. It provides a methodology that can be applied across different asset classes, including transportation, water, utilities, and communications, and produces quantifiable outcomes, sets improvement goals, and allows for the systematic reevaluation of organizational processes and procedures. Asset management is not the same as managing your assets. As you will find in the scale, it encompasses 5 key competencies or topic areas: people and leadership, data and information, planning and decision-making, policy and governance, and external communication and knowledge sharing. Each topic represents a central component of sustainable service delivery and contributes to best practices in asset management by identifying and building skills and practices in each domain. You will get the most out of the scale by taking the time to work through it as a team and thinking critically about where your organization is today. There is no magic level of achievement, and an honest evaluation of your organization's readiness will allow you to more precisely focus on areas of improvement and give you opportunities to champion areas of strength. This scale can also be used to facilitate discussions around the organization's future goals and priorities, the desired level of asset management practice, and the anticipated rate of implementation and change of asset management procedures. It is important to note that each organization's progress across the 5 topics will depend on unique factors. There is no need to move through each competency to the same level or at the same pace. Some departments may choose to aim for higher achievement in some areas than in others, depending on the needs of the organization. As you implement the scale in your organization, it can be completed in 2 ways. For smaller organizations, one iteration of the assessment can be completed for all assets or services. For larger, more complex organizations, we suggest conducting multiple assessments, with one assessment per service area or asset type. Staff should complete the Asset Management Readiness Scale in a group setting where ideas can be shared collaboratively between employees in different departments and at various levels of seniority. For example, a mix of senior and frontline staff, not in isolation by one person sitting at their desk. We suggest having representation from staff, including but not limited to senior management, engineering, operations and maintenance, finance, planning, GIS, asset management practitioners, and any other key stakeholders involved in the organization. Ideally, the content should be reviewed in 2 separate workshops or as 2 distinct parts of the discussion. One that gathers an understanding of the current state of the organization and one that explores future state goals. The Michigan Infrastructure Council is partnering with the Michigan Association of Regions to deliver the Asset Management Readiness Self-Assessment to asset owners across the state of Michigan. It is important to note that the scale was developed for the Michigan Infrastructure Council to assist local governments and other asset owners with asset management and is not intended for commercial use. Furthermore, the scale functions as a resource for self-assessment and self-improvement and is not intended to replace existing regulatory documents, maintenance schedules, or asset management plans.